Hi there. It's January 5th and time for Proverbs 5. Let's jump over there. Get into it. We're using the ESV and the NIV for comparison. This is about warnings against adultery. My son, be attentive to my wisdom, incline your ear to my understanding, that you may keep discretion and your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of a forbidden woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. What's this forbidden? Strange. But in the end, she is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps follow the path to Sheol or hell. She does not ponder the path of life. Her ways wander, and she does not know it. And now, O sons, listen to me, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Keep your way far from her, and do not go near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to others, and your years to the merciless, lest strangers take their fill of your strength, and your labors go to the house of a foreigner. And at the end of your life you groan, when your flesh and body are consumed, and you say, how I hated discipline, and my heart despised reproof. I did not listen to the voice of my teachers or incline my ear to my instructors. I am at the brink of utter ruin in the assembled congregation. Drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well. I always love that one. Drink water from your own drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well. Should your springs be scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets. Right. Let them be for yourself alone, and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth. Something better comes along. It doesn't. A lovely deer, a graceful doe. Let her breast fill you at all times with delight. Be intoxicated always in her love. I like that. Love your wife. Got that? Why should you be intoxicated, my son, with a forbidden woman, and embrace the bosom of an adulteress? For a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his paths. The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he is held fast in the cords of his sin. He dies for lack of discipline, and because of his great folly he is led astray. So, there you go. That's in the EV. We have time. We can do the New International Version too, if we like. See if it's any different. I mean, it says the same thing, but the words are a little different sometimes to make you think differently. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Turn your ear to my words of insight, that you may maintain discretion and your lips may preserve knowledge. For the lips of an adulterous woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil, but in the end she is bitter as gall. Sharp as a double-edged sword, her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Do not turn aside from what I say. Keep to a path far from her. Do not go near the door of her house, lest you lose your honor to others and your dignity to one who is cruel. Lest strangers feast on your wealth and your toil entrench the house of another. At the end of your life you will groan when your flesh and body are spent. You will say, how I hated discipline, how my heart spurned correction. I would not obey my teachers or turn my ear to my instructors, and I was soon in serious trouble in the assembly of God's people. You like how it says that? Now he's talking to people in church, right? Drink water from your own cistern, running water from your own well. Should your springs overflow in the streets, your streams of water in the public squares, let them be yours alone, never to be shared with strangers. And he's talking about wives. May your fountain be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. A loving doe, a graceful deer. May her breast satisfy you always. May you ever be intoxicated with her love. I like that. I like that over here too. Always be in love with your wife. Why, my son, be intoxicated with another man's wife? Why embrace the bosom of a wayward woman? For your ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all your paths. The evil deeds of the wicked ensnare them. The cords of their sins hold them fast. For lack of discipline they will die, led astray by their own great folly. So, there you have it. The warnings to love your wife. Don't play around. It only leads in a bad direction. So, that is Proverbs 5, a very short, one subject chapter. That's interesting stuff. You need to hear that. If you have trouble in this area, pray. Pray a lot. So, there you have it. That's Proverbs 5 for January 5th. Stay tuned later today for Through the Bible in 1 Year. We're on Job. So, until next time, good, be humble, love your wife. See you next time.